Climate change is one of the most pressing matters to Africans as usable water reduces even further. The effects of climate change, flooding, landslides, and drought affect crops all over Africa. Nyambi Morris was born in Uganda, and he joined the climate stage when severe flooding destroyed his hometown and family farm. Since he started being a climate activist, he's planted over 47,500 trees and visited 30 schools in Uganda. They're trying to confront two injustices: climate change and unequal education. The current GoFundMe is listed at $35,500, and he's left a list of what he will use for all the money in the GoFundMe description. He'll use $25,000 to be spent on 100,000 fruit trees being planted all over Uganda, along with $7,000 being used on over 500 textbooks to be distributed among the schools in Uganda, and he'll use the rest of the money to fund garbage collection all over the country. Nyambi Morris is fighting two kinds of injustices: survival and thrival rights and human dignity. Nyambi hopes to identify and solve climate change-related problems. Africans remain primarily ignorant about climate change, and we must provide education on climate change in schools all across Africa and all countries. He says, "Don't expect the leaders, policymakers, or members from the working class to come out and support the new Green Deal for nature, justice, building, resilience, because the same people still share the same table with the exploiters. Instead, he wishes you to put your faith in the future generations' ability to save our planet." His goal? Make climate literacy essential in 2022. He's been striking on the ground and in social media. Now the next step is to take to the eyes of children. He needs more activists in this fight. Through this program, he's likely to reach over 60,000 students across the country. Suppose he manages to convince even 15,000 students to become involved in climate action because of having the necessary resources, including researchers, teachers, and scientists. Then, climate change will be history in the coming years. Our generation is quick to adapt. Remember, it starts with you and me working together, and now is the right time. He says, "Nothing is impossible for this project. I've already tried it, and it worked." There are hundreds of climate movements all over GoFundMe, but this one speaks out to me the most. I went to Tanzania to construct a community center and a water harvesting unit for the Maasai during winter break. We created the community center as a place for people to gather, trade, communicate, and rest. Due to the climate crisis, people walk up to 9 hours every day to collect water for their families. And education is almost an afterthought, as it seems unreachable. There was one boy, though. His name was Joseph, and he spent a lot of money to get a solar-powered radio. With that, he listened to the BBC News every day and educated himself. Now, in August, he's going to college. That's why this cause speaks out to me so much. I've seen what people can do when educated and how much better our planet could be if we work together to fix it. Thank you.